Welcome back, guys. Zoronden here, and let's have some Starcraft 2 action here on Super Bowl Sunday. Bring up the names here, and we can check out our combatants. In the top right corner of Entombed Valley, we are going to have none other than the red Protoss, Grubby. And in the bottom left corner, his opponent, in the blue Terran, Ligme, I believe, but it is YoDa. Now, I definitely know Grubby. I don't know YoDa as well, but I have definitely seen a bit of YoDa's play. So, both of these guys should provide us with a pretty dang entertaining game. I found several thumbs up or whatever on this review, so I'm kind of excited to see what gets so crazy in this match or what makes it fun. Hopefully I'm just guessing it's solid play between the two players, but who knows, we may get some early cheese or something like that. I do see a probe going across the map for Grubby right now. Excuse me as I get a drink of water, and we will follow this probe and see just what shenanigans he may be up to here. I would expect him to definitely try and get in the base here, and the wall off is nowhere near complete. So he is going to slip right in, going for the attack on that SCV, trying to do some early damage. A second backup SCV does indeed come in. Can't let that barracks building SCV go down like that. That would be a travesty, if you will. The probe took a little hull damage, so he's in trouble now. Probably going to want to get the heck out of there. Might just continue to waste that SCV's time since the probe is already in position. Of course, he can regen shields if he wants and go back on the offensive. That is always a possibility, if you will. We'll check up here in Grubby's base. We do have a gateway on the way as well as an assimilator. So no Forge Fast expand out of him. However, he may still expand fairly soon. YoDa is now going to take the opportunity to send his own scout up north. And not going to worry about the wall off for the moment since Grubby has already been in. And I would expect a proxy pylon might just go up here in a little bit. No reason to put it there right now, because obviously he does not have a warp gate. Save that money, save that timing, because if he had put it up here, he'd have to cancel it, and the probe might as well die too. I think he's going to get away here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if he'd put that proxy pylon up right now, it would have been wasted money. Even though he would have had plenty of time to cancel the dang thing, he still would have at least lost that money in the cancellation. And Grubby was very briefly supply blocked there, and YoDa is supply blocked as well, but out of it as well. And that's something you'll notice pros will do once in a while. They will supply block themselves, but it only happens after that supply depot or pylon or overlord is already under construction. So you want to maximize your time under the specific supply levels. So that's why they do supply block themselves, but you'll notice it's there maybe 10 seconds at most, and then it goes away. And obviously that's in any situation where they don't lose one of those supply depots or whatever may be. So the expansion for Grubby is of course down. YoDa's is literally just finishing right now, so both players on fairly equal footing. We do of course have warp gate research on the way, a sentry coming out as well. A well-placed pylon there. I always like to see a pylon back there in case you need to throw up a cannon. Just might as well throw a pylon back there when you're throwing up pylons for your supply. Another orbital, I think. Yes, another orbital coming out for YoDa. A nice little grouping of, gosh, why did I almost say Zerglings there? Marines. Those are what they are. And looks like a proxy pylon may be going up here. However, this guy may find it if he puts it down here. And again, waiting has paid off quite a bit here for Grubby. He knew that SCV was there. He was able to wait for it to somewhat leave. Although I think right now they're going to be seeing each other.
SCV ready.
And they're splitting up now. So not too worried about it. The stalker is going to hunt down that SCV. Should be able to take him out in time. Especially if the sentry comes in on the other side with his nice tickle beam there. And that SCV is history. And so we do now have a proxy pylon on that field. And another extractor, or refinery rather, going up for YoDa. Drops there coming in. Bunker up there. And we do indeed have some marine research coming in. Nice stim pack. Always good ability to have, obviously. The Stalker teased there a little bit, and he lost some hull points a while ago. There was an engagement I missed out on. And there again, he lost a little bit more. A secondary proxy pylon going up on the other side of the map as well. Definitely something to keep an eye on. And are there no zealots on the map? Huh. Grubby didn't build a zealot, or he lost it. One of the two. Interesting. Robotics facility just finishing up for Grubby. Where is that guy? Right there. I would suspect to see an Immortal very soon, or maybe a Colossi. Of course, he's going to need a robotics bait for that. Now, we do as well have a Twilight Council on the way, so seeing some deeper tech, or of course, Blink. Could get Charge Zealots too, but there's no Zealots on the field, so I'm not sure what that's about. And what was that building? Was that an OBS? Yes, that's an OBS right there. Gonna go get some scouting done finally. We do have +1 armor coming out as well. Does he have no other upgrades at the moment? And pretty just calm so far in this match. There's been a few minor engagements. Nothing very exciting. We do have some more expansion in production facilities for YoDa down here. He has grabbed a second tech lab, a reactor, grabbing a factory as well as a starport. I would expect more bio to come out of him. He's building a reactor here, probably for the starport to double medevac. So it looks like we're going to get mostly, yes indeed, the plot goes down. So it looks like we're going to get bio ball out of YoDa. And that is a pretty typical play that a lot of people do prefer. I would expect plenty of Marauders to start coming out, and indeed there are at least 2 for the now. Blink is just nearing completion for Grubby up here, as well as a Colossi on the way. I would expect, yes indeed, there's Thermal Lance on the way as well. Quite a few more gateways coming in. Those are going to pop into Star Forge. Oh my god. They're going to pop into warp gates here very quickly. Maybe. There they go. There they go. And Blink, it looks like Blink just finished. +1 armor is finishing up now as well. We have a factory scouting across the map, and there's that bio ball. I saw it moving. I'm not sure. Did he get the OBS there? I think he did. I think he scanned the OBS and killed it off. Marine gonna pop up here. Possibly look for proxy pylons. However, they are there and there, so they're not in position for that Marine at the moment. And at the moment, Grubby doesn't really have any idea this is coming. He does have a sizable force, but at the moment it's split up. Thermal Lance isn't done yet, so if he gets in here before Thermal Lance is done, he could snipe that Colossi fairly easily. The Marine tests the water there, so YoDa's going to know that what Grubby has up here, and of course Grubby is going to know that something may be coming here. And I'm not sure why he's landing this factory. He's trying to block the army off, or even separate it. Here he goes. He's going to go ahead and go down, and the army's going to come in here. And now that army has to funnel through that tight spot, but there were just more units than YoDa was ready to engage with there. And the Stalker's going to blink in and quickly damage that factory quite a bit. I do not think they're going to get it. Where did YoDa's army go? He is pulling back for now. Not ready to engage that. The factory does actually go down. And Grubby successfully scares off the first attack, I suppose. Didn't really defend it because nobody shot anybody, or at least killed anybody. Here we go. We do have an engagement going down here. The Stalker's caught a little out of position. We didn't want a piece of that, but now YoDa has to back off as the Colossi are in position. And both of those, of course, have Thermal Lance. +1 damage is about to finish for the Protoss. So they're going to be +1/+1. And against an army that is just +1 attack, that isn't too bad of a trade-off with upgrades. Grubby now very much in a position to threaten YoDa here. A couple of Vikings, though, they're going to cause a little bit of hesitation for the Colossus. Don't want to throw them into those, and more probably going to be on their way as well. I do see a third one. And both players have a sizable army that I think could smash each other's faces in. So they're really looking for solid footing, solid ground here to get at each other. They need the proper positioning, and until that happens, I don't see either player engaging one another. And that thus is going to create a somewhat of a turtle game, which we kind of have had here. So both players are just going to keep amassing armies. But YoDa's going to be maxed out sooner. I would expect YoDa to come on the offensive within a few minutes here. And he has ghosts on the way and all kinds of good stuff. Where is that ghost facility? No nuke in it, unfortunately. We all love our nukes. But Cloak is on the way, however. And this is a pretty good production facility. He's running on 5 barracks, 2 starports. He's getting just an armory. I thought maybe that was a second armory. So he's going to be even getting upgrades for his Vikings. Probably just armor for the moments, though, that the medevacs can have it as well. But you never know. Ooh, Dark Shrine. I see a Dark Shrine on the way. But we're going to cut down here to combat. And again, they don't want to piece each other just yet. We do have High Templar and Storm on the way as well. Zealot, Leg. Just about everything is getting researched at this point. It's pretty nuts what's starting to go on here. And YoDa definitely maxed once a piece of this Protoss army. Nice force field blocking off quite a bit of the units and not being able to get in there. On Colossi, both Colossi go down. Grubby suddenly having trouble. I turned off vision there, sorry. And a nice storm going down, and the bulk of the army not moving out of it either. The Vikings just kind of surfing around, trying to find what to do. Starting to get sniped off by Stalkers. Stalkers probably want to focus on the ground units here. SCV's in there as well. Probes off the line. Crazy battle going on right now. The Stalkers, however, would dwindled. Another nice storm, thinning out YoDa's army considerably. But Grubby's army is getting so small at this point. Quite a few Archons morphing in. Most of them got sniped off, though. There's only one left. Some more Zealots coming in. A few reinforcements for YoDa have come up the ramp. And again, just Grubby's army is so small, but I think the reinforcements are starting to push YoDa back. This is thinning out. The Vikings come down. A little reinforcement wave, basically. But those are pretty weak. Quite a few more Zealots warping in. Few of them getting sniped off. Wait, those are DTs coming in. Where's the scan? Can YoDa stop this Dark Templar suddenly that's here? Only one got finished, but he is wrecking havoc on YoDa's army. And there are now 2. The scan goes down. Both DTs are sniped off. And again, YoDa still pressing. More reinforcements have come in. This natural very might be going down. All the probes are pretty much gone. A few that will remain running in the corner. Another DT moves in. Another scan. There goes the DT. Gone again. The natural is going to fall. Only 2 probes remain. A few gateways down here. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take those out. Snipe off everything in this base. Make it completely worthless. And he really should be pressing into main right now. But I guess he wants to get rid of everything down here. That's what he's doing. Oh my gosh, he is waiting for a huge reinforcement wave, just constantly streaming across the map. At this point, Grubby cannot put up with this. I do not see Grubby returning this game, but a great storm going down there. And if he does come back, it's going to be through the storming. Holy crap, taking out tons of units. YoDa's army just completely dropping in farm points. There are so many of them. They continue to stream into Grubby's base. Oh, the stream is slowed a bit across the map. YoDa, another great storm. Storming left and right. Grubby's only hope here. Gateways, however, are starting to fall. And the production for Grubby is going to completely collapse here soon. Probes off the line. Kind of last-ditch effort here. He just does not have the funds to put up with this army that continually streams across the map. Colossi need to protect that as precious cargo right now. Only at 24 hit points. That thing could be sniped off so easily, but it's doing so much damage. Has 6 kills, and it does go down. Only 4 Marauders right now. There are 3 more, so 7 up to 2 here. And Archon doing some nice damage. DT comes in. Does go to have more scanning tech. And yes, he does. That Dark Templar goes down. Grubby forced to call the GG. So we had a slow game up to about the 15-minute mark. But once YoDa attacked, just non-stop action. A crazy stream of units coming across the map. Look at that. That is just nuts. A nice stream. It literally is a stream of units. So well played by YoDa. Congrats on the win. And awesome. Thanks guys for tuning in. If you want me to cast some of your StarCraft 2 games, you can send those to Zoronden@gmail.com. Please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe so I can bring you more StarCraft 2, more pros at work. And that's going to do it for today. Have a good Super Bowl Sunday, guys. If you watch the game or you don't, whatever the case may be, have fun. And that's going to do it for me. I have been Zoronden. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you all on the other side.